This type of question is going to ask you to find all of the different possible combinations of correct equations that we could set up with trig. So, a couple of options here. First thing you have to do is you have to focus on one of the two angles. It doesn't matter if you focus on A or you focus on B. I'm going to choose to focus on A. So based on A, we have to label this triangle accordingly. So draw my arrow through the right angle box. This is the hypotenuse. I'm going to use the trace method. So when I trace out angle A, that now means that 3 is the opposite side and 4 is the adjacent side. So now I need to set up SOHCAHTOA, and you'll notice that I'm going to put a little barrier here. I'm going to set up SOHCAHTOA simply based on A. So SOHCAHTOA. I know that A was the angle that I chose to focus on, so A is going to go up here with these guys. And now I just go in and I label. And in this case, it's kind of a special case because we actually have all three of the sides. So the opposite side was 3, the adjacent side was 4, and the hypotenuse is 5. So now what I would do is I would go to my options and I would pick and choose any of them that match with this. I know the sine of A is 3 over 5. I know the cosine of A is 4 over 5, and the tangent of A is 3 over 4. If I have any of those options that show up, I would click them because this one is a choose all that apply. There's going to be more than one correct answer. But now we also have to reset this triangle based on B. So if I now put my star on B, the hypotenuse doesn't change, but 4 is now opposite and 3 is now adjacent. So again, it's SOHCAHTOA time, but now it's with a totally different opposite and adjacent side. And it's also with a totally different angle. So that means that B now goes with S, C, and T. My sides that I now have, O is now 4, so 4 and 4. A is now 3, so 3 and 3, and the hypotenuse stayed 5. So now I'd take a look at my options. I'm looking for the sine of B equals 4 over 5, cosine of B equals 3 over 5, and the tangent of B equals 4 over 3. And we can see again the same relationships that we've already noticed a bunch of times. Sine B is the same as cosine A. They're both 4 over 5. Come on, pen. Sine of A and cosine of B are the same thing. Again, both 3 over 5. And then finally, with our last relationship, we notice that tangent, they're reciprocals of each other or inverses of each other. And that relationship is what we've noticed up to this point.